By now, most of us have some familiarity with prompting foundational Gen AI models. But the workflow is broken and scattered across multiple platforms, and the outputs remain inconsistent and unpredictable. Many of us in the patent bar are counting on the next generation of practitioners to lead the way in adopting AI in an effective manner. Finally, after years in development, the new Junior has arrived. Junior is your AI patent agent with the technical know-how of the premier AI models, merged with the guidelines of patent drafting established by the applicants and practitioners you train it to model. By now, most of you are familiar with the well-known chat interface, but Junior's flagship capability is in its prompt sequencer and fine-tuned patent prep and pros modeling. Junior's prompt sequencing module is designed for the technical patent draftsman with a substantial volume of work in which they have established structured guidelines for drafting based on invention type, practice group, or applicant. First, let's see how we can adapt the well-known chat-based workflow to co-work with Junior. I can select from a plurality of different models and easily toggle between them throughout the session. This gives me an instant A-B comparison of the output produced by the different models. Junior will study the context surrounding the location of my cursor and load the right underlying models to ensure a compliant output. Let's draft the background of the invention. We'll start with a specific prompt. We could also sequence multiple prompts such that Junior will execute the prompt sequence in order to fill in the complete section. We could also highlight any output and ask Junior to rewrite it. We can have a brief conversation with Junior, provide it instructions, and iterate back and forth before finally inserting back into the document. Junior allows me to fine-tune every prompt sequence parameter, including the context level and its creativity. I could also choose specialized fine-tuned models and order them in any sequence I'd like. Junior allows me to create and save various prompt sequences for each section of the patent application. I will now save the sequence of prompts and choose to make it available to my other colleagues who work on the same invention type or the same applicant so that they can quickly load and reuse these sequences for subsequent patent applications. When I have multiple colleagues working for the same patent families or similar invention types, I can use Junior's knowledge management modules to ensure their output remains consistent with the appropriate drafting guidelines for each application. For instance, I can navigate to the Rules tab in which I can input specific drafting guidelines that layer on top of Junior's patent training. Junior customizes based on various input parameters, including training materials such as priority documents, sample specification sets, and template shells. Junior uses this material to extract boilerplate language, study your syntax and structure of the draft, and reuse terms and definitions where applicable. For instance, when writing the detailed description, I can load a system sequence that is tuned specifically to the way I write about system diagrams. I can adjust the fine-tuned writing style, as well as the context and creativity parameters for each of these prompts in the sequence, and ensure that the right enabling models are covered for this invention type. Let's say you're an in-house attorney reviewing a patent application provided by your outside counsel. Or say you're a client owner at a firm reviewing a colleague's work before submitting it to your client. Junior allows you to build and load from a library of agents unique to you or shared across your company. Here, I'll run Junior's agent to check for the enablement and written description requirements. Although I should note, I could combine multiple agents to create a new agent designed to run through a combination of these sequences in any required arrangement. Let's run through the enablement review agent and make some corrections and modifications. As Junior makes its propositions, I can review them and choose to accept or reject them, injecting it into the document accordingly. And when I'm done, I click Save. This will help Junior learn from the editing session to improve the workflow of the revision process for the next time I run this agent. Junior's agents can be used for Office Action Response modules or a PCT nationalization module. For instance, here, I'm asking Junior to convert this application to EPO standards.